Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain CO level attainment for type 2. Now again, same question, for which academic year to calculate the CO attainment. So we are doing this type 2 calculation for regular semesters and for regular students only. That means for exams December 18, May 19, December 19 and semester will be as given. That means if you are doing it for December 18, then for first year, it should be done for semester 1, and for SCTEB, it should be done for odd semesters. And if you are doing it for May 19, then it should be done for even semesters. Now, which COs to refer? To COs that we have written before May 2020 that you have to refer. Now, what is type 2? Type 2 consists of internal assessment of 20 marks, end-sem exam of 80 marks for 3 hours duration. Total theory is of 100 marks, that means 20 plus 80, plus either there is a term work or tutorial of 25 marks. No practical, that means there is no practical, but there is only term work. That means the overall marks in type 2 should be 125. So in type 2, for internal assessment and end-sem exam for 20 and 80, the overall procedure for calculation is similar to whatever I have explained in type 1. What is additional? Additional is only this part, that is term work of 25 marks. Now, how to calculate term work for tutorial exam CO marks? Now, in different courses, means based on whether it is mechanical or electronics or computer, so everywhere the cases are different according to their scheme. Now we'll consider 2 to 3 cases. Now what is case 1? Case 1 is either there for 25 marks of term work, it is divided into 10 marks for assignment and 15 marks for practical. And in some of the courses, it is mentioned like 25 marks of term work is completely considered for practical, 25 marks of practical, and there is no assignment. Case 3 might be no practical, but it is tutorial of 25 marks. So you can say either practical of 25 marks or assignment tutorials of 25 marks. And based on this, we have to give these 25 marks of term work. Remember, it is not practical marks. We are not doing it for practical exam marks. We are doing it for internal term work marks. It might be a combination of 10 marks assignment, 15 marks practical, or it might be a only practical of 25 marks or only assignments or tutorials for 25 marks. So case 2 and case 3 are exactly similar. The calculations will not be different. Now let's go one by one. Now calculation for term work, how to calculate for 25 marks. Now we'll go for case 1. In case 1 means assignment. Suppose there is an assignment for 10 marks and there is a practical for 15 marks. In this, we'll start with the assignments. How to do assignment calculations. Now let's consider there is an assignment for 10 marks. Consider that you have given 6 questions or 6 assignments for 6 different CO. That means one assignment based on one CO. So how to do calculations? So for assignments, it is for 10 marks. There are 6 assignments for 6 COs. So divide this 10 marks in 6 different parts. So you will get 1.66. So marks per assignment. How to divide? You have to divide this 10 marks into 6 equal parts. So you will get 1.66 for each assignment. So each CO marks gets 1.66. And it is very simple. So see how to assign the CO marks. So directly assign. As there were only 6 assignments, there were 6 COs. So it is very easy to divide this 10 into 6 different parts and assign same part to each CO like this. Because you have already asked 6 questions or 6 assignments on 6 different COs. Now let's consider another case. In this case, say the assignment marks are 10 only, but number of assignments are different. Number of assignments might be 8, number of assignments might be 9, might be 10. So in this case, you don't know which assignment, which CO. So there is a method. So how to do these calculations? Now make this table like this. Now instead of experiment, it should be assignment. Say these are your assignments. So assignment number 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's assume that we have used 8 assignments. Now you have to tick mark wherever. Now suppose your assignment number 1 and 2 is based on CO number 1. Suppose assignment 3 is based on CO2. So tick here like this. Again, assignment number 4 is based on CO3. Again, assignment number 8 is also based on CO3, and so on. After doing this, you have to add this. This is 1 and 1, 2. So write here 2. Now 1 and 1, 2. So write here 2. Again 2, 2, 2. And here CO6 is used only in assignment number 7. So here only 1 is there. Now add all these numbers. After adding, your total factor is 11. This 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 gives you 11. Now what to do? Now again your assignment marks were 10. Number of assignments given are 8. So what you have to do? What you have done? You have made this table and you have got these factors. Now you have to divide this 10 marks into 11 factors, 11 divisions. You have to make 11 divisions of 10 marks. Why? Because of this table and this addition gave you this total factor 11. So factor of each CO, you have to take this 10 marks divided by this number, whatever you get. It's not necessary that it will be always 11. Somewhere it is possible that CO1 is covered here also, here also, here also, here also. So here you will get 4. And in that case, your count will be not 11 but 30. So here you have to divide it by 30. It is possible that there is no CO covered in any. It should not be, but there is chances. If this is like this, it should be 0. So your factor will change. So everybody's factor will be different. Now you have got 0.09. Now calculate each CO mark is equals to factor of each CO into 9. Means what you have to do, suppose you want to assign marks for CO1, you have to consider its factor. Its factor was 2. Now first let me erase this. Yeah, its factor was 2. So multiply 2 with this 0.9. So how to do this? Now how many CO1 marks? This factor 2 into 0.9, this factor 2 into 0.9, 2 into 0.9. Here it is by mistake taken 3, it should be 2. So 2 into 0.9 and so on. Here it is 1, so it should be 1 into 0.9 and so on. That means whatever factor you got here, you have to multiply this number with this number and you will get CO marks, CO1 marks, final CO1 marks. For this 10 marks assignment if there are 8 assignments. If there are 9 assignments, you have to add one more row, make it 9 and see in 9th assignment which CO you have attained. Now next is same case 1 only, but practical 15 marks for practical. That means what was case 1? Case 1 was 10 marks for assignments and 15 marks for practical. So you make same table. So generally we conduct either 8, 9 or 10 practicals in each subject. We never do less than 8. So it will be always in the range of 8 to 10. So make these rows like this. Now this is experiment number, write these columns for COs and same way you have to go. Suppose experiment number 1 and 2 belongs to CO1 because it is generally the first practical based on first module. So generally it covers CO1. Suppose second experiment number 3 covers CO2 which is generally for module 2 and so on. So tick according to that. So for that you have to refer your experiment or practical list. You should keep the syllabus besides that. You should keep the COs and then based on that you have to make this tick marks. Again same procedure, add this, add this, add this, add this and you will get this number. Now after adding all this you will get a factor. Now here after adding you have got factor 12. Now again procedure is same. Now there are 15 marks Now 15 marks we have to divide into 12 equal parts because your total factors are 12. So we have to divide these 15 marks into 12 equal parts. So divide this 15 by 12. Had it been the case that here we got 15, so we would have done 15 divided by 15. Had it been the case that there are 12 experiments, so you have to add the rows and tick the COs. So this factor will every time change. After doing this, you have got this factor of 1.25. Now what you have to do? Do this. Calculate, multiply this factor by this 1.25. Whatever you get, it will not be always 1.25. It is different for different. And you will get this marks for each CO. Now, next, what we did, calculation for term work for 25 marks, we have done, suppose assignment is 10 marks and practical is 15 marks. So 10 marks assignment, the procedure is like this. And for 15 marks practical, the procedure is like this. Here I have taken a simple example of 6 assignments for 6 COs. So simple 10 divided by 6 and we have got this factor and we multiplied this factor to each, or we have assigned this factor to each CO. And 15 practical marks, I have just explained you how to calculate, how to divide and how to get this value and then multiply the factor of each CO with this multiplying factor 1.25. After doing this, term work mark calculation for case 1, wherein there is 10 marks assignment and 15 marks practical. What we have to do, assignment marks, very simple, for 6 assignment I have referred and we have assigned this marks as it is. Next, practical marks. Practical marks again took this factor, this for each CO and multiplied with this multiplying factor. And we have got these values. Then add this value and this value and you will get total out of 25 marks for each CO. So CO1 marks for 25 marks of term work is 4.166. Then CO2 marks out of 25 is 4.166. Here it is 5.4166. So it will be different. It is not necessary that now CO6, the attainment is less. It is 2.916 for term work. So this table is complete. Now what you have to do, now as I have explained in the earlier, that is in type 1, you have to open sheet number 7. That is, the sheet is for CO marks with title CO marks, in which you have to enter university exam for each CO marks, you have to enter term work tutorial for each CO marks. So I have already explained you how to enter these marks in type 1. So again, I am telling you, you have to enter wherever there is a green color. Don't disturb these white rows and white columns. Enter values wherever there is a green color in this sheet. Sheet number 7, CO mark sheet. So this I have already explained in the previous meeting and previous video. Now there is one more table, that is for term work or tutorial marks. So you go to that table and here you have to enter these values, these previous values, this row. Whatever you got, you have to enter this here in sheet number 7, CO marks. Remember that this addition should be 25. If it is not 25, that indicates that your calculation is wrong. Make sure that the addition of this row is 25. Now case 2. In some of the schemes, in some of the courses, there is no assignment. There is complete 25 marks tutorial or 25 marks assignments or 25 marks completely for practical. So in that case, we have to directly divide 25. There is no procedure for assignments or any other. So again, write if it is only 20, it is for 25 marks of practical, then write here experiment number. Write whatever number of experiments you have conducted. If it is not practical and it is for tutorial of 25 marks, then write here tutorial number. Whatever tutorials you have taken, 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 20, whatever. Make a list, write in the row. Then CO1, CO2, CO3, and again check if it is experiment number 1. In experiment number 1, which CO is attained, or in tutorial number 1, which CO is attained, which question was given. In tutorial number 2, or in assignment number 2, or in practical number 2, which CO is attained, CO1 and CO4. In this tutorial, tutorial 7 or experiment number 7, which COs are attained, that is CO2 and CO6. So again, same table, again add this tick marks, you got this row. Then again, here the same example I have taken, that's why the addition is again 12, same. Now here, as there is no division of assignment and practical, it is either complete 25 for practical or either complete 25 for tutorial or either 25 for assignments. You have to directly divide this 25 into 12 equal parts. So divide this 25 into 12 equal parts. Whatever number you get here, it is again, I'm saying, telling again and again, it is not necessary that for everybody it is 12. It depends on how many practicals you have conducted and how many COs were involved in that practical. Based on that, you will get this factor, and that you have to use for dividing. So here your factor is 2.083. Now again multiply this value with all these values with this factor, and you will get this. So here it was very simple. Directly you can get CO1 as I have shown just now, 2 into 2.083, you got this. So right here, this is CO1 marks out of 25. CO2 marks, same procedure, CO2, CO4, here the factor was 3. This is multiplying factor, and you have got this marks, and so on. CO6 attained, it is only 1. Attainment was only in 1 practical, so it is again multiplying factor. So here it is 2.083. So if it is so, then in the same sheet, that is sheet number 7, CO marks, you have to enter these values wherever there is green space. Same procedure, only I have explained you 2 different cases. It is only for 25 marks term work. I am talking about only 25 marks term work and not about practicals. Then open sheet number 8 out of the provided Excel sheet, that is for CO attainment. In CO attainment, how to do marks entry? So marks entry, following marks for each student, you have to enter, you have to open CO attainment tab. This procedure I have already explained in type 1. So if you don't remember, refer that video earlier provided. So open CO attainment tab, in which enter following marks for each student, that is internal average out of 20, university theory exam marks out of 80. This you have to do it in type 2, but entries are similar to type 1, and hence I am not explaining it here. Now what is new? New for type 2 is only 1 additional column. The sheet is exactly same, but in type 2 only 1 additional column is provided, that is term work tutorial marks for each student. So it was same, sheet number 8, CO attainment, marks entry, same, seat number of each student, then name of student, internal average, this you have to enter, this you have to, wherever there is green, this you have to enter, and this is additional in type 2. It was already there in type 1, and this is additional in type 2. So enter this out of 25 total marks. Here you are not entering the factors. Here you are entering total marks of students, total term work marks of students out of 25. So enter these marks in the column. Again in sheet number 8 CO, when you scroll it to the right, you will get this. Here you have to drag all the formulas. Here you have to drag all the formulas. Here you need not to enter any marks. It will get calculated automatically. You have to only drag formulas. Now open sheet number 9. Sheet number 9 is CO level 9. Again, this I have already explained you in type 1 also. This table is already available. Now, according to this table, if anything is if this marks, this attainment, if it is below 50, then earlier I said write NA, but don't write NA. Here enter 0. Okay. If the attainment is between, attainment means this value. This table is already available. This table is already available in sheet number 9 CO level. Sheet number 9 CO level, this table is already available. You have to enter marks only in this row. Don't enter anything, everything is already available. So here attainment is 67.65, 67.65 comes here. So here you have to write 2 like this. If somewhere here you can see again here it is 100. 100 CO5 is 100 means it is 70 and above, so here enter 3. So enter this attainment level, CO attainment level only in the green row. Wherever there is a green color, there only you enter the values, nowhere else. If it is below 50, then enter 0. If it is exactly 50, enter 1. 50 to 59, 1, 62 to 69, 2. So this table is already available. This table is also already available. You have to enter only these values. For sheet number 9, CO level, internal assessment, attainment level. Internal assessment, attainment level, marks calculation and everything I have already explained in type 1. Now again same sheet, sheet number 9 CO level, there is another table, that is this table. It is for university theory exam. This again I have explained you in type 1. Same is available for type 2 as well. Again this table is available. This table is also available. Check these headings carefully. This is for university exam. This is for internal assessment. So check these headings and according to these headings you have to enter these marks. And what additional table is available in this for type 2 is for term work tutorial attainment level. That just now we have calculated, but all the values will get entered automatically in this table. What you have to enter is you have to enter these values in the green color based on this range. 50 to 59, 1, 60 to 69, 2, and so on. And you will get attainment. On the same sheet, there is one more table. The values will get automatically updated in this based on previous tables. So check if these values are updated in your Excel sheet. You need not to enter anything in this table, which is total CO attainment level. This will automatically fetch the values from other tables and it will get updated. So it was about type 2. Type 2 is completely similar to type 1 as far as internal assessment and theory exam is concerned. What is additional here is the term work of 25 marks. Again, as I explained, 25 marks of term work based on schemes or courses. Either there will be complete 25 marks only for practicals or only for tutorials or only for assignments, or 25 marks in some of the courses it is divided like 10 marks for assignment on 15 marks for practical. So I hope you understood. Thank you very much.